Hey everybody, I'm Tara from Crooked Row, and today we are going to do our very first planting. Let me grab the tray. Look at, this is busting out of their tray. We've got cabbage and we have lettuce. So those definitely have to get in the ground today. I'm gonna actually plant those together. I'm gonna give about 12 inches to each cabbage, but then I'm gonna plant a lettuce in between them, and that's gonna give it a couple feet of room on all sides, because our lettuce tends to get kind of big. Our cabbage tends to get big. So planting like a little lettuce in between them will just give them more room, plus it'll still utilize the space. So that is the first thing that we're going to tackle, but we are also going to tackle the raised beds. So I have, these have seen better days. Holy guacamole, Batman. That is some lettuce that needs to get into the raised bed. We have some dill, we have some kale. I'm gonna get everything out. And if we have time, I am also, let me show you. I'm also going to plant, this is a yarrow, this beautiful yarrow. I hope to plant it out next to the greenhouse. This is some delphinium. I'm gonna plant that out, and I might up pot some of these echinacea, but I'm not sure yet. I also have some meadowsweet, but I think I might leave those alone. Over here we have lots of parsley and cilantro, some oregano, different things that definitely need planted, or at the very least planted up. I'm also going to need these seed trays so that I can plant more tomatoes. I had a video the other day where I planted a lot of tomatoes, but we're gonna plant some more. So we have a lot to do today. I am hoping to also get in here, and if you see behind my shoulder, that is a bed full of different types of kale, but it has some clover growing out of it, so I'm gonna have to get to that today too. I hope to place some hollyhock today. I have so many things on this agenda today that I hope to get to, but I'm actually gonna be lucky if I can just get that cabbage, lettuce, and my raised bed planted today, because I actually have other things to do. So I just kind of threw in what I needed to do. If we don't get it done in this today in this video, then I will try another video, gang. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna show you. I actually purchased a microphone that we're trying to figure out how to work so that you guys don't have to deal with the wind. It's a wireless microphone, but the camera doesn't work with it. I'm totally confused, so I'm gonna have to get my kids to help with this, but hopefully this whole growing season you won't have to deal with all the wind that we have here. So but I don't have it right now, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take you out to the garden, which is just right outside this greenhouse, and I'm gonna show you what Christopher and I have done. Okay, Chris is on our tractor, so I'm gonna try and do this while he's far. But Christopher and I have turned this soil up. No, we do not use a tiller. The reason we don't use a tiller is because we also, I'm gonna try and block this wind. We also raise worms, and when you go digging through, worms can take some digging, but a tiller is just gonna chop them up. And we love the worms, and actually when we were turning this over, there were hundreds, in this 30-foot row, hundreds, if not I mean hundreds of worms in here. There's lots of growth going on in here, and so we want to keep that ecosystem happening. So I will also cover this. I am also going to cover this with some rotted wood chips after we're finished. I probably won't get to that today because I have a lot of things to do, but I am going to, I just wanted you to know that I try to mulch, and actually, let me tell you too. Okay, so if you're going to cover your rows, you can use Aldi brown paper bags. You can use newspaper, you can use mulch, anything that's going to actually break down. You'll want to be careful not to cover your seedlings or your seeds. So if you're just planting seeds right now, don't cover them until your plants pop up. So, but for right now, I'm just going to do this small 30-foot row of cabbage and lettuce, and then we'll see where we're at. So let's get started. So Chris is going to finish securing the outsides of the cover. The reason why we do the cover, I don't think we should have any frosts. That's not saying we won't, but we're doing the cover to protect it from rabbits and sheep. So while he secures the outside, I'm actually going to take, we usually plant chamomile inside of here, but that's not going to be for a little while. So I'm going to kind of temporarily put my first batch of herbs in this bed so that I can get them out of their tiny little planters or their seed trays and into some normal soil so that they can get rainwater and stuff. So I'm going to prepare this bed and then throw those in here. Well, there you have it. We have planted lots of lettuce and kale and herbs, and then our very first row of cabbage and head lettuce. That is actually going to be my very first time of planting iceberg lettuce. I don't know if they're too far along to actually form a head because they are substantially big, but we'll see, whatever. We'll still eat it as greens. This is our very first planting in ground in 2025. I'm so excited. I'm also going to be making some videos of some different hot weather crops that I'm going to pre-plant. No, that I'm gonna seed start. So that's all we're gonna be able to get done today. We have lots and lots of other things to go and do, but we're not gonna film those today. Some of it's going to attract meat. So 2025 is gonna be the greatest gardening season we've ever had. Remember, if we can get started planting in ground, anybody can. Thanks, bye.